I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Why is Philly 500 wearing a belt when his team is a stinking 0-2? And I'll tell you why. Because I stand in defiance of the Dallas Cowboys. I stand in the defiance of sacrificing millions of chickens throughout the land. I stand in defiance of that satanic star. I stand in defiance of Mark Holmes and Michael Anthony. Where's the fitness when he wakes up from a nap? I know that this belt pisses them off. And I don't care if the Eagles win 2 games this year. It will be against the Dallas Cowboys. Joe Boo's head is coming off. And Mark Holmes, Michael Anthony, where's the fitness, can kiss my...
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes.
I'm a grown-ass man. See, I'm a grown-ass man. Grown-ass man.
Hey everybody, King Dingbat here. I'm in my garage with a cigar. It's only a candy cigar because my wife won't let me smoke one after I put that big fat head up in our bedroom.
Let's get rid of Dak. At this point, I'd be happy for Dak to be playing for somebody else. And my team stinks. I agree. Stinks.
They laugh about us. We're a disgrace. We suck.
I am now Philly 500's bitch.
Dallas still stinks. Everybody doing? King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day, a great mother hump day. I hope you guys are doing well. You know, it has been a long week already. I mean, it's only Wednesday, and it feels like it's been 2 weeks since the Eagles played the Rams. It's been brutal. And yeah, that loss got me down. This team is 0-2. 0-2 stinks. Okay? And it hurts. It hurts. But at the same time, 0-2 isn't a death sentence. 0-2 isn't time to panic. 0-2 isn't the end of the world. 0-3, it might be time to panic. But 0-2, you still can turn the ship around. If you win this week, you're exactly where you were a year ago. Okay? You're 1-2 last year, we made the playoffs. 1-2 this year, we would be exactly where we are. And look, it would only be 1 game behind Dallas. If they beat Seattle, that ain't happening. But if they were to, we'd still only be 1 game out. So there's a lot of football left to play, and that's what this belt's about. That's what it's really about. It's about it ain't over yet. You gotta find the heart of a champion. This team has to dig deep and claw their way out, climb their way out of that hole. And look, I think they have the ability to do it. Okay? And this is a very, very interesting season. And I know that this belt also gets on Mark Holmes' nerve. Because it's like, he has my son, my one and only son, the fruit of my loins. He has his belt. How dare that Eagle scumbag, how dare he has it. And I know it bothers him. So I'm wearing it. You can't get me with your little video. With your little video talking about how great Dallas is now and how bad the Eagles are. You're this far from 0-2, Mark. This far from 0-2. Luckily for you guys, you played the biggest chokers in the history of sports. And I'm not sure 500-year-old Jerry Jones didn't pay a little straddle to that special teams, hands team that looked like they didn't want anything to do it. You would have thought that football was a bomb about to go off. The Atlanta Falcons ran so far away from it, ridiculous. But enjoy your win. I'm sure it's not going to last, until Sunday when Seattle double moonwalks that ass. And if we beat the Bengals, we're right back in it. Now, here's the thing about this year, right? Here's the thing that is, it looks like this is how we're heading, okay? It looks like, and in my belief, we are going to know who and what these players are after the next few weeks. We're going to know. You want to know, is Carson Wentz the real deal? A lot of people have given up on him already. I haven't. I haven't. Now, I'm very disappointed how he's looked. I agree, he has struggled and stunk. No question about it. But we are going to find out what Carson Wentz was really made of. We are going to know what he is. Is he that guy or isn't he? He has all the pressure in the world. He is taking a beating on radio, through the press, on TV. It's ridiculous. He's selfish. Players don't want to be around him. He changes the plays. He doesn't listen to the coach. Whatever's been said is pretty much been, whatever bad has been said about Carson Wentz, it's already happened. This is it. You've heard everything. We've heard it all when it comes to Carson. Now, the question is, what is he made of? Can he respond? Can he change the season around? I think that this is it for Carson Wentz. This year is his make or break year. If he doesn't show us, if he doesn't respond, it's over. It's over. He is not who we thought he was. And I will get on here and I will do my Carson Wentz Crow video. But we got to find out. Now, I'll say this too. If we come out in the Bengals game and it's not going good and he's struggling, I bench his ass. I bench him for the rest of the game. I pull him just like Andy Reid did Donovan McNabb, Baltimore all those years ago, and send a message to him, But we're going to find out what Carson Wentz is made of. We're going to find out if Jim Schwartz, which I don't think he can, but if he could change it around. We're going to see, is Doug Peterson really burned out, or can he actually come up with a creative offense? There's a lot more problems than Carson Wentz. Okay, you have problems right now in your coaching staff, your defensive coordinators, I think your head coach with no offensive coordinator, all big problems. Howie Roseman, big problem. Okay, he was great. He's great at contracts. If he decides to trade, which he doesn't anymore, he's good at those. But let's face it, talent evaluation, where has it been? It's not been good enough. Big changes have to come after this year if this team continues down this downward spiral. And I'll say this. If the Eagles go 0-3, I think they're done. I don't think you can recover from 0-3. If you beat Cincinnati this week, and I'm not saying it's easy. I don't think it's an easy game. But if you beat them, I think you're in a position with the Niners being as banged up as they are to beat them, and you're 2-2 right back in this thing. If you go to 0-3, I don't know where you go from here. I really don't know where you go from here. And if we get to a situation where we're 1-4 or 1-5, we're in that position, I don't need the Hurts to see if Hurts is my future. I want the first pick in the draft. I'm going for Lawrence. If I get to that point, let's do it. Then you clean house. You get rid of your coordinators. Maybe you get rid of your coach. You definitely get rid of Howie. I mean, we could burn the whole thing down. Okay, and I think really where we go, we'll find out. We'll find out Sunday. 0-3, I don't think you recover. 0-2, you can recover. 1-2, you can recover. The Eagles have played so bad the first 2 weeks of this season. Okay? It's very hard for me to say, oh boy, they are just not good. They're just not talented. They have nothing. They stink. Okay? I look at this team and I see a team that beats itself. That beats itself with mistakes, with turnovers, with an offense that is too vanilla, with a defense that refuses to adjust. I think if the Eagles can clean it up and get going, I still think this is a good team. I know maybe I'm crazy and I'll have to eat my words, but this is the week. Week 3 is going to tell us. But 0-2 is not time to panic. It is not time to panic, and that's what this thing is here for. Because the champion, even if it's a division champion, you rise up and you face the controversy, you put yourself in a hole, you have to dig yourself out. That's what a champion does. So if this team if this team has that in them, it's going to come out on week 3. And if it don't come this week, I don't think it comes at all. But I'm not giving up on this season. I'm not giving up on this team. I'm not giving up on this coach or this quarterback. It's just too early. However, I want to say this. Carson Wentz gets no excuses this year. If he gets hurt, done. He's done. If he doesn't recover, he's done. Gotta go. If he doesn't show us something this year, barring that he's really hurt right now and that he's hiding an injury, which would make a lot of sense. But if he doesn't improve, if he doesn't get better, then I am going to lose confidence. This is a make or break year. This is his 5th year. There is no more excuses for Carson Wentz. There is no more coddling him or thinking the best is yet to come. He needs to show us something. And I will say this. People are quick to forget what he did last year at the end of the year. He was good. He did his thing. I don't know what's going on right now. Hopefully they figure it out. But week 3, we're going to find out. We're going to have a tough game. We're going to have a tough game. But if they turn it around, the season can turn around very quickly. And for the Dallas Cowboys and people like Mark Holmes, hey, you won. Enjoy your win. You got lucky because you should be 0-2 too. And you're this close away. So I wouldn't get too cocky because the Eagles are still coming to double moonwalk that ass. Yes, I am. Crazy dingbat. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.